Tony Elumelu is the chairman of United Bank for Africa, UBA, a leading Pan-African bank. His story is an inspiring tale, one that teaches that academic qualifications may not and should not be a limiting factor to one's greatness. As a young graduate from the Bendel State University with a second-class lower results, Tony Elumelu believed in his capacity to deliver, so much so that he went ahead and applied for a position in the then All States Trust Bank, which required only 2 degree holders. With a belief in his ability to deliver beyond what his certificate carried, Elumelu, in one of his posts, noted that part of his cover letter back then had read, "I know I may not have met the qualifying criteria for the advertised roles, but I am intelligent, driven, ambitious, and I will make the bank proud. My 2 degree does not demonstrate the full extent of my intelligence and ability, and I know I can do so much more." He went ahead to clinch the job as an entry-level analyst to the bank, and true to his words, he gave it his best, so much so that within a short while, he was made a branch manager at just 27 years old. Writing about his rise, he said, "I was hardworking, energetic, creative, and prioritized getting things done, but it was also good fortune that my bosses, Toyin Akin Johnson and Ebitimi Banigo, took notice and then believed in me. They took a chance on me by appointing me as a branch manager after an incredibly short time in the bank. They recognized in me the raw materials needed to make a good leader and were prepared to invest in me and my ability." My rise to the branch manager within a short period is a great story, but I know in my heart I was lucky as well as deserving. Tony Elumelu's rise to billionaire status has been nothing short of phenomenal. According to Forbes, as of 2015, Elumelu was number 31 on Africa's list of richest men with $700 million. His breakthrough came with the acquisition of Crystal Bank Limited, a distressed bank at the brink of bankruptcy in 2007. He was just 34 years old at this time. Elumelu went on to turn around the fortunes of the bank, which was rechristened Standard Trust Bank, as its CEO. It is interesting to note that the concept of debt for equity swap was first introduced into the Nigerian banking industry during his time at the helm of affairs of Crystal Bank. According to Elumelu, this was the concept that helped turn the fortunes of the bank around, as some large depositors were asked to show faith and confidence in the team by taking an interest in the new entity in lieu of their deposits. In 2005, he led the merger with the United Bank of Africa, then the third largest bank in Nigeria at the time. Interestingly, he chose to maintain the name UBA, a move that came as a surprise to many. As CEO of the newly merged bank, Elumelu steered the company in the space of a few years to become a Pan-African bank with presence in more than 20 countries, plus the US and the UK. By the time he left the bank at the age of 47, due to a CBN policy, UBA was a strong bank with $12 billion in assets, a $2 billion market capitalization, and over 10,000 employees. At the moment, Elumelu owns a 6.39% stake in the bank, which puts him in good stead. From this, he gets a whopping $46.9 million, in Naira, 18.4 billion. Since departing UBA, Tony Elumelu has become a serial investor/entrepreneur. Through his companies, Heirs Holdings, Transcorp, and others, he and his family have interest in virtually every sector in the Nigerian economy. According to the billionaire businessman, with Heirs Holdings, the aim is to see the private sector-based role in the economic development of the African continent driven by the Afrocapitalism philosophy. He said, and I quote, "In 2010, when I left United Bank for Africa, I founded Heirs Holdings, which is a family investment company that invests in key sectors of the African economy. We basically are driven by our philosophy of Afrocapitalism. We want to see the private sector-based role in the economic development of our continent, and that is why we founded Heirs Holdings. When we started, the ambition was to help improve lives and transform the continent, and we thought that the way to do this is by investing in critical sectors of the economy, such as power," he said. Hess Holdings owns a 45% stake in OML 17, previously held by Shell, Total, and ENI. The OML 17 is located in Port Harcourt region and includes a set of 15 onshore wells, including 6 active wells and related oil infrastructure. He owns a controlling share of 22.2% of Transcorp Nigeria PLC, a leading diversified conglomerate that has its interest in hospitality, agriculture, oil production, and power generation. The company owns brands such as Transcorp Hilton Hotel in Abuja, Transcorp Power, and TransAfam Power. Transcorp, through its 2 power companies, has the highest generating capacity of 2,000 megawatts of electricity in the country. Its 22% share of Transcorp, that is 5.7 billion shares, held in a private capacity with the rest via Hess Holding, makes him the single largest individual shareholder worth 30.7 billion naira as of 2013. In healthcare, the company owns the Avon Medical business, managed by his wife, Dr. Awele Elumelu, and Avon HMO, a health insurance firm led by Simbo Ukiri. Without a doubt, Tony Elumelu is a man who recognizes opportunities and has used them to build a war chest of resources for himself and his family. He also continues to give back to society by way of empowerment through the Tony Elumelu Foundation, TEF, which empowers young Africans with brilliant entrepreneurial ideas. Now, we've come to the end of today's episode on African billionaire stories. But before we go, here are the key lessons from Tony Elumelu's story that can help you thrive in your business or career. 1. Your academic qualifications shouldn't be a barrier to your greatness. 2. Being energetic, hardworking, and creative are attributes that will lead to success. 3. Prioritize getting things done, not minding the cost. 4. Making the most of opportunities and taking initiative can lead to greater success. 5. It's crucial to see the bigger picture and take action towards realizing it. Please feel free to let us know the key lessons you took from this episode in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.